Billy Idol blends 1980s pop rock with 90s punk on Dream Into It, his first album in 10 years. Going track by track, we're going to see if this motif really works for Billy Idol's 9th studio record. He hasn't put out a lot of albums over the years. Dream Into It. The title track is not a driving song, and it's kind of an odd choice for an album opener. Maybe it's a bold punk move, but it's definitely a grower that gets better on the third or fourth listen as it is mid-tempo. It's kind of mid to slow tempo. It certainly fits into the 1980s side of this record instead of the other side, which we'll talk about. The other side is Blink-182. But yeah, the opener, Dream Into It, the title track, is just straight out of 1985. 77, there's probably going to be articles written about how punk rockers are rioting in the streets over Billy Idol and Avril Lavigne doing a song together. Just take a chill pill, okay? I said Lavigne on purpose. Virtually every musician you've ever heard of is in the popular vernacular. It's because they're popular. Billy and Avril are making a living doing what they love, and if that is not punk, then punk, what is punk? Is punk starving to death and ODing at the age of 27? That's really lame. 77 is a bop, and I'm really curious about how Avril Lavigne got this amazing gig with Billy Idol. Billy's on BMG, and Avril was on BMG at one point. A major label executive probably heard the pop punk leaning of 77 and thought, hey, let's give Avril Lavigne a call. She's just down the hall. Even suits can be creative, and it's okay, guys. Don't get your stupid mohawk in a twirl. I am jealous because I'm a bald, I know. But we bounce back to the 80s on Too Much Fun with Tom DeLonge riffs, and I nerded out. I nerded out about the guitars. I looked it up, and yes, Billy Idol and Tom DeLonge, they both use Gretsch guitars, and you can really hear it on Too Much Fun. Oh! And we've got a string of features on this record too. Here we've got Alison Moorhart on the song John Wayne, and then Joan Jett and the Black Hearts on Wild Side. And I said that Too Much Fun sounded like Blink-182. I was wrong. That's a Blink-182 reference. Wild Side is a Blink-182 song. Billy is Tom, and Joan is Mark, and Josh Freese is Travis Barker, I think. Ha 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 ha. John Wayne is a fitting title because he gets us back into the 1980s rockin' side of things. Think Meatloaf singing over Roger Daltrey instrumentals from Under a Raging Moon, 1985 as well, with an insane guitar solo from, I don't know if it's Nick Long or Tommy English, the producer of this record, but both of those guys are on guitars, and they're doing some epic shreddage in service of this Billy Idol project. I really, really like the rock guitars on this thing, whether they're doing the jangly Tom DeLonge or the weird synthesized 1980s kind of stuff. Wild Side. We got to get back to Wild Side with Joan Jett and her Black Hearts. The jangling guitars, bop of synthesizer meat as Billy croons about secrets hidden behind his lips. And while seeing the Black Hearts on board made me think of a certain song, or a certain kind of song, I really like the hand claps and the pop rock that's just expertly crafted here. And with another rip-roaring guitar solo from one of the guitar experts there, this is one or maybe one of the highlights of the record, at least. I think it's the highlight, though. Lyrical, I love, is built of simple parts that add up to something great, really keeping up an engaging listening experience as we blow right through 35 minutes of Billy Idol music across only 9 songs. Gimme the Weight gets a bit too fluffy and light in places, could be filler, but when a bass guitar and keys keep climbing up into your head like an earwig, it's hard to be mad at this might be filler kind of song. I'm Your Hero showcases some variety with an a cappella opening and an operatic harmony it's an operatic harmony that feels like a conclusion, even though we've still got a song or two left on the album to discuss. Billy is your hero, and he is reborn here, which, while we've got those words in our mouth, we do have to talk about the themes and ideas of this record. In Billy Idol's lyrics, the story kind of goes like this. He's done a lot of wild stuff, he's made mistakes, and made a lot of people mad, including you and I. But when you need him, he'll be there for you. He's your punk rock uncle, man. He's your hero. He can be your hero, baby. I was supposed to be like chill in this video and very like subdued because I'm annoying, but the annoyingness just, I can't stop it. I brought a ball. That's not annoying. I can't dribble and film a video. Still Dancing cashes in on rebel yell sounds, words, rhythm, instrumentation, and delivery. But just like Ghost's recent cover of Journey's Separate Ways, which they call some Latin gibberish for some reason, I don't mind Billy laying the nostalgia on thick on track 9 out of 9 as he fast approaches 70 years old. Dream Into It is built of Blink-182 worship, tucked into the folds of Billy Idol, making songs that fit well into the context of his own discography. It doesn't always work, but all 9 songs mostly hold up to multiple listens without making you want to Van Gogh both your ears, which obviously means this is a 2.9 out of 5 record. Not bad for my 363rd favorite artist. How many favorite artists do I have, do you ask? I'm not saying, because this video is about Billy Idol. So he's in my list. He's one of my favorites. And yes, this 1980s Blink-182 sound, we'll call it Blink Wave, it works well on this record. With the rebel yell, with the rebel yell, I am chicky jockey.